Reincarnation of a king long gone, the highest enlightened nigga sitting on top of the sun. An angel.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Danny, aka King Bub, and we are here with week 1 of the Battle Union, and this is the team analysis, not the match yet. So this is just a video where I'm gonna be explaining exactly what set I'm bringing, what I think he might be bringing, what thought process I'm gonna be going into the match, and what my plans are. So hopefully we can succeed with the plans and get a win in week 1, because I'm super excited and I want to start off good. It's gonna be a really tough league, so I have to make sure I have to start off good so I could get a chance to get in playoffs and all that good stuff. But let's not get carried away. Let's just think each day, each week, for each match, and just make sure we try to win every match. So we are going up against a Xenon and the Sublime Salamence, and he has a very good team. So you're gonna see, like, I think up here I'm gonna put his team somewhere up here. My team's like on the left side and his team on the right side, but I'm gonna just name out the team anyways. Let me get the file open really fast. Probably should have opened this already before the video, but you know, stuff happens. So but actually, before I even go into his team, make sure you guys leave a like for the Munchlaxster United. I'm super excited and I'm loving all the support you guys are giving me to try to do well, and I want to do well for myself, for you guys, and I just want to prove myself and see how good I can do. Even if I don't do extremely well, I know it's gonna be a fun league, and I'm gonna learn a lot, and that's really important. I do want to learn. I'm still decently new at, like, you know, competitive, and I want to learn as much as I can. So saying all that, make sure you sub and all that good stuff. So we're gonna go into his team, and if you look at the team, he picked this Mega. Obviously, we have to pick our Mega first, and his Mega is Mega Diancie. He has, I think this is by each round how they picked, I'm pretty sure. But I'm just gonna name everything he got. So you got Weavile, Tentacruel, Superior, Metagross, Tornadus T, Claydol, Hariyama, Hydreigon, and then in his bench he has Rotom, regular Rotom, Tauros, and Ninetales. So the first 8 I named are the only ones he can bring. So the ones in his bench, the Rotom, the Tauros, and the Ninetales, he can't bring. So it makes team building a little bit, like, not easier, but just better, because you might know what he's gonna bring. It makes it, being able to read what he might bring is it makes it a little better. So let's see. So what I think he's potentially gonna bring. So on the layout, I'm probably gonna put the mons I think he's gonna bring. Definitely, I'm gonna put that first. You know, like from definitely to probably not. On the layout, I'll probably do that. Hopefully I do that if I remember. But I think he's definitely gonna bring Mega Diancie 100%, because my team is slacking a little bit on fairy coverage. Besides Skarmory, I can't use the Scavalier because it's on my bench. So Skarm is kind of like the only thing I really have that completely checks fairies. But I have options and stuff, but that's really what I do have right now. So I think he'll bring Mega Diancie. It's, first of all, it's scary, and it could do work to my team. He'll definitely bring Tornadus, just because Tornadus is a really good Pokemon. It has so much potential to just like give him momentum, U-turn, and all that stuff. He has the Heat Wave that he could hit my Skarm with and things like that. So I do think Tornadus he will definitely bring. Who was the last one? Oh yeah, Superior. I think he'll bring Superior. I'll be shocked if he doesn't bring Superior. Superior kind of does run through my team a little bit, so I have to make sure I check it correctly, because if I don't, it could start setting up those Leaf Storms. It could set up a sub, and if I don't act right away, it can just clean up my team. So I have to make sure I have Superior checked, because those 3 things I think he'll bring 100%. And then the rest of them, he might bring Weavile or Hydreigon. I have Weavile. I have checks for both, but I should put Weavile because Weavile is such a big threat and it could do a lot of damage. But I've been doing mock matches and Weavile has not been doing as much as I thought it would. So he might bring Hydreigon over that. He might even bring Hariyama over Weavile. I'm not 100% sure, but Weavile could be there and Hydreigon could be there. And I think he's gonna bring Metagross to check Whimsicott, and just Metagross can wall a lot of things on my team, so it's a really good option for him. Probably Assault Vested, who knows. He might bring coverage like Grass Knot coverage and things like that. And then I think that was the 5th Pokemon. Yeah, the 5th Pokemon. And then the last one I think he'll bring Claydol over Tentacruel, just because if he brings Tentacruel, then Krookodile can easily spam Earthquake a lot more than if what's it called, Claydol wasn't there. Yeah, no, is there? I don't know what I'm saying. But if Claydol's there, I can't just spam Earthquake as easily. I know Tornadus is also there to take Earthquakes, but if you have two mons that are immune to Earthquake, that helps, that, you know, that makes my Krookodile a little bit easier to handle. So that's why I think he'll bring Claydol as his Rapid Spinner, because if you look at my team, I have a lot of potential to set up hazards. Even though I'm not doing it that much this match, I do have a few mons that have it, but it's not priority. Just because of that Magic Bounce ability is a little bit scary too. So he might bring Tentacruel just to handle my Rotom better, but either way, Tentacruel is not going to be able to take electric moves that easily either. So I think Claydol's going to come. I know it might be a weird thing to say, but I think he's going to bring Claydol. So that's what I think he's going to bring. He has like a very scary team. He has things that hit really hard, and it's going to be tough to handle. So I'm going to try not to talk for too long, and I don't want to make this super long for you guys, but that's what I think he's going to bring. So let's go into my team first. Alright, so who are we going to start off with? Let's start off with rotom-wash. Cherry the rotom-wash. So our rotom-wash is going to be played. I'm going to put what EV spread I put into them. I'm going to put that somewhere like right under the screen so you know what EV spread I have on them. Because the screen is showing the DS, you know, you don't get to see what I actually put on them. You only see their stats and stuff. So we have Pain Split, Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and Hydro Pump. So Pain Split is so I can handle Weavile a little bit better, because this thing is our wall to Weavile. It can wall Metagross if it doesn't have Grass Knot. It can definitely wall Metagross. I can Will-O-Wisp it and it'll do, you know, chip damage, and it'll just make it weaker. I can Volt Switch around. So Superior, nothing really can handle Rotom-Wash besides Superior, so I feel like Superior is always going to be baited out every single time Rotom-Wash comes in. So I'll just Volt Switch out, I'll hit it with a Willow or something, so I can start hurting Superior, because Superior is scary. I gotta make sure I can hurt it as much as possible, so it doesn't do work to my team and it'll be less of a threat. So we have Rotom there with the leftovers. Levitate, of course. We have full HP and full defense, Bold Nature, and 4 on special attack. It's here to wall Weavile. This thing walls Weavile extremely well. Like I said, it can wall Metagross. What else can it do? It can actually wall Hariyama pretty well if he brings it. It can destroy Claydol with a Hydro Pump. It destroys Mega Diancie with a Hydro Pump also. It can do decent damage to Weavile. With Hydro Pump, it's gonna do a lot of damage if it's at full. Volt Switch, just getting chip damage on, and pretty much that's what Rotom can do. And another reason I think he'll bring Claydol is because if he doesn't bring Claydol, I'm just free to Volt Switch around as much as I want, giving me all the momentum. So if he has Claydol, even though Claydol can't take a Hydro Pump, it's still gonna stop me from Volt Switching and giving him the momentum that I would normally get if he doesn't bring Claydol. So that's why I do think he'll bring Claydol. I feel like I said Claydol like a million times, but just getting the point. So next, what order are we gonna go to? Let's see. Who do we want to show up next? I'm gonna go into Skarmory. So yeah, like I said, that's Cherry, and hopefully Rotom can do work. It's been doing work in the practice battles I had, so hopefully it can do some work. So next we have Ashes the Skarmory. So you would think Skarmory is here to wall Mega Diancie more than anything, but it's actually not. It's here to wall Superior. I have the Oka Berry in case he carries HP Fire in the Superior. I can take one, and then Brave Bird does a lot of damage. All I need to do is get it under 40% and I can kill it. I can revenge kill it with Infernape. So I gotta make sure that Skarmory stays healthy and can always switch into Superior as much as possible, because Skarmory is kind of important. It's really important. It's the only thing that can really stop Superior. It can also handle Diancie if I ever needed to. And like I said, we got Oka Berry, we got Sturdy, just in case we think something crazy might happen. And what else do we have? We have Roost, Ironhead, Brave Bird, and Defog. We have Defog just in case, because Whimsicott has a Focus Sash. We'll talk about that later, but it has a Sash, and I kind of want to keep rocks off the field. I didn't want to bring Spikes or Stealth Rocks. It would be kind of nice to have it, but I decided not to bring it. I might still switch it, not sure, but we'll see about that. Like, I'll let you guys know in the beginning of the match if I do switch it or not, but for now it's Defog. So we have full HP, 84 on defense, 172 careful nature on the special defense, of course. So I can handle Diancie. It could take HP fire, especially with the Oko Berry. And I just straight up Oko with an Iron Head. It could take Moonblast. I can roost them off and all that good stuff. Diancie bringing HP fire is kind of like lowering down its coverage that it can actually have on me. So HP fire is not that big of a deal. Like I said, it's not really here to wall. Diancie is here to wall Superior. So that Brave Bird does so much work to Superior. And Skarmory could even wall Tornadus a little bit, just because I have a lot of special defense, and Tornadus can't really do much against me, like super crazy. So that's Skarmory. Skarmory, I think, can do some work. I think it can wall Superior, and like I said, I have to keep it healthy. This is the number one thing. My number one wall I have to keep healthy, and that's really important. So next we have, let's go into Petter check the Uxie. So for Uxie, we have the Cobra Berry, just in case I get stuck in a situation where I get pursuit trapped by Weavile, or just if I need to take a knockoff from Weavile and hit it with a HP Steel, or just U-turn out or set up rocks or something, I'll be able to do that. Uxie is completely just a great wall. So we have, let's see, what do we have? We have 244 on HP, 12 on special attack, just because I'll have enough special attack to break a sub. If he gets up a sub with Superior, I'll be able to break it with a Side Shock. Even a U-turn will break it, but I'm just trying to be safe, just in case he gets a sub and I don't want it to completely wall. Because Uxie can also wall Superior, but it's more here to wall Mega Diancie, because it does a lot of damage to Mega Diancie with the HP Steel. Diancie can't do much back to it without it taking an HP Steel, and once it's like low enough health, once again Infernape could just come in and clean it up. So Uxie is also very important, but it can also wall Superior extremely well. If I see Skarmory is getting dwindled down too much and Diancie is like a good amount of health, Uxie can wall Superior. It can U-turn on it as much as I want to get some damage. I could set up rocks and all that good stuff, and also U-turns there, because if that Metagross completely walls us, I was gonna put Foul Play, but I decided that I want the momentum over the damage. So anytime Metagross comes in, I just U-turn out into something else like Crook or Infernape and try to take it down from there. So Uxie is a great wall for us. The Cobra Berry is very situational. It might not even be needed. Like in the mock battles, it only got used once, but it wasn't even that big of a deal. So hopefully Uxie can keep us the momentum going, because to win this match, we really need to just keep momentum going. That's why I have like Volt Switch on Rotom over Thunderbolt. That's why I have U-turn on Uxie, because I want to keep the momentum every time they switch into my walls. I want to be able to read that switch out and get my check right away. So I have to be careful with that. So that's Uxie. Hopefully we can set up some rocks, that'd be nice, and because it'll hurt the Tornadus, it'll hurt Weavile, so it'd be good to have my rocks up. So next up we have, let's go into Infernape. So we have Infernape. Infernape is a really key offensive mon for us. As you see, we don't really have a lot of special attackers besides Rotom hitting specially, and like, you know, decently hard hitting specially, and the reason for that is because our physical attackers can do enough damage to his team where I don't really need special attackers to. I don't know, it's weird to explain. It's just weird to explain, but we're going with more physical offense than special offense. So we're going with Thunder Punch to hit the Tentacool and the Tornadus, Fire Punch to hit the Metagross. I put it over Flare Blitz because I have Life Orb, so Flare Blitz and Life Orb, I'm just going to be taking way too much damage, and I don't want that. Infernape, it's really important. He's here to just clean up the game, and I'm going to need him to stay healthy as possible, because Life Orb takes away health, of course. So we have Mach Punch, because Mach Punch just can hurt so many things on his team. Besides the what's it called? The Claydol doesn't do that much to the Claydol, but it can revenge kill a Diancie. It can straight up Oko Weavile, even at full health. It can revenge kill Hydreigon. Hydreigon has to be like at 70%, and I'm pretty sure it kills a fully offensive Hydreigon. I already did all the calcs and everything. So Mach Punch is really important because Infernape is here. That's why I don't have a lot of speed, because he is here to just revenge kill everything. With Life Orb, Iron Fist, Mach Punch does a lot close combat, stab, full adamant, attack with Infernape just does so much work to the team. Diancie just straight up dies from it if it's offensive, and it can't take a close combat. So if he thinks switching in Diancie to a close combat is gonna work, it's really not. Even if he's defensive, it'll do enough where Mach Punch will be able to kill the next turn. So Diancie's not gonna be that big of a problem when it comes to that. And like I said, Thunder Punch for the Tentacruel just in case, and for the Tornadus. You'll see why I put it. 'Cause there's no way I'm gonna outspeed Tornadus, but you'll see my plan. You'll see why I'm gonna try to outspeed Tornadus. How I'm gonna try to outspeed Tornadus. Alright, so we did Rotom, we did Skarmory, we did Uxie, we did Infernape, and now let's go into Whimsicott. So Whimsicott got the Focus Sash just in case he has Flash Cannon on Hydreigon, just in case he has Poison Jab on Weavile, Poison Jab on Hariyama, no, Bullet Punch on Hariyama. If it kills me in one shot, I don't think it does, but it might, just in case it does. Of course we got the Prankster ability, so Whimsicott's really important. Moonblast is straight up one-hit KOs Hydreigon, just completely takes it out. U-turn for momentum, like I said. So actually I have 3 momentum grabbers this week because it's really important. Like, I have to keep the momentum or I'm not gonna win pretty much. And the plan with this Whimsicott is to finish the game for us. So we want to set up a Tailwind. If I can U-turn out, I'll U-turn out and kill something. If not, I'll Tailwind and then Memento out, and then now I have a free switch into anything on my team is going to be faster than his team. Infernape has enough speed to be faster than a Choice Scarf Superior. I don't think he'll bring a Choice Scarf Tornadus. If he does, it's not going to be that big of a deal just because it'll be easier to handle. Tornadus can't do much to Rotom, and if he's stuck in one move, then it's, you know, it's not gonna, he can't really do much to Rotom. Actually didn't say the set for Infernape is 192 HP just because that's where I wanted to put it, because I'm not trying to use speed. 252 adamant attack and 4 on special defense just because, like, why not, and then 60 on speed. Like I said, it outspeeds a Choice Scarf Superior when I have a Tailwind up. So yeah, that's Infernape. But back to Whimsicott. So that's the plan. We want to set up a Tailwind. If we can kill the Hydreigon, I'll kill the Hydreigon, but I have to have that Tailwind for the end of the game. So Whimsicott has to be very important. That's why I put Defog on Skarmory. I don't want it to die if my sash is popped and I only have 1 HP left. And like I said, Memento is just to get out of there right away, and we're done, and we don't have to worry about it. We just die, and our next Pokemon comes in, and we can try to clean up the game. So that's Whimsicott. Candy here it's really important. It has 244 speed, timid nature to outspeed Superior, full speed Superior. We have 12 special attack just because that's what I had left over, and then 252 on HP just in case I needed to take hits. It'll be able to take some hits if I needed to. So that's Whimsicott. Whimsicott's a key part of our team for the end game. So Whimsicott has to stay alive till the end game. That's really it. I need it to be alive. Now our last Pokemon here is Sly Cooper. If you notice, I changed his name. Sly Cooper, the Crocodile, and Crocodile is also very important as an offensive threat on this team. You'll see the EVs look crazy spread out, but we have 146 speed, we have 35 on defense, 252 plus attack, and 75 on HP. So that's just to give him a little bit more bulk. We are not using Intimidate. We are using Moxie, Crook, because Crook is here to just kill something and then just keep getting Moxie boosts and killing other things like that. It is Choice Scarf, so it'll actually outspeed a lot of his team if they're not Scarfed, of course. And he could bring a Scarf Superior. It's a possibility, but if Superior is Scarfed like into Leaf Storm, and Skarmory walls it for days and I don't have to worry about it, not that big of a deal. Scarf Superior is a bit scary if I didn't have Skarmory. Skarmory just completely walls Leaf Storm Superior pretty much. And if what other move he can't stay in HP Fire to try to kill, you know what I mean. Scarf is not gonna do as much work as Life Orb or a Lumberry Superior would do. So that's why I Scarf Crook, because I don't think he'll Scarf anything. If he's, like I said, if he scarfs Tornadus, he won't do as much work either. An AV Tornadus does much more work than a Scarf Tornadus. So that is Scarf Crook. So that was the EV spread. We have the Scarf, like I said Earthquake because I stab and it hits so many things on his team. If he doesn't bring Claydol, if he brings Tentacruel or Claydol, Crook is just gonna have fun with Earthquaking everything, besides Tornadus of course. But we have Knockoff because Knockoff is just important. Knockoff items, it's stab, it does so much if they have an item. And then Rock Slide because it hits Tornadus, it also hits Weavile for super effective damage. And yeah, that's the 3 sets. So now you see this last move right here, Fling. You think that's kind of weird, but I just made up a really cheeky weird set with Crocodile, just in case I need this for the end game. So Fling, if you guys don't know what Fling does, Fling is you fling your item off and you no longer have it, and depending on one item it does damage, but I'm not into doing damage. This Fling set, like using Fling is very situational. It's just in case that situation comes, then I'm gonna take advantage of it. So pretty much after I get a Tailwind up with a Whimsicott and I see the team is hurt enough, there's something in front of me that can't kill Crook in one shot, I'll fling my Choice Scarf off, and now I outspeed everything because I have Tailwind up. I'll outspeed everything and I'm free to switch between my moves, so I can Earthquake, I can Knock Off, I can Rock Slide, and I'm not stuck in one move, so nothing can just come in, literally nothing can come into me. Diancie dies from one Earthquake, Metagross dies from an Earthquake, what dies? Claydol, if he doesn't have the Cold Berry, it should die from a knockoff. But like I said, this is the end game also, so nothing's gonna be at full health. At least I'm gonna try not to have anything at full health, so Crook can just do that and then get Moxie boost and then kill everything. So that's why I have Moxie, just for that plan. And it's a weird situational cheeky plan, but if it works I'm gonna be super happy, and if I see the situation come I'm gonna do it. It has to be done. So that's the Crook, and that's pretty much the team. So I put a lot of work into this team with my 2 assistant coaches. One of them, he's not a YouTuber, but he plays in leagues like all the time. His name's Alfredo. I call him Mora's nickname. And then my other assistant coach that I was doing mock battles with and we were talking and stuff is Pendragon XD. So you guys might know who he is. I'll probably leave his link in the description just in case you want to check him out. So he's also helping me out to build and stuff like that. So this is the team, man. Xeno has a scary team. It's gonna be tough. It's not gonna be easy. None of these matches are gonna be easy. I just have to keep the momentum going and I can win the game. I think if I can keep the momentum, I can take this victory for week 1, and I'm really hoping we can get the victory, guys. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try not to choke. So but we'll see how it goes. So thank you guys for watching week 1 team analysis of the Battle Union, and I will see you guys tomorrow. It's Friday. That's when well, right now it's like Monday, but Friday's when the video will come out. This will be on Thursday, so tomorrow, Friday, the match will be up and you'll see who wins and all that stuff. I didn't do the match yet. I'm gonna do it tomorrow with him, so we'll see how it goes. If I change any sets, I'll let you guys know right away on the video, and you'll see that. So we'll see the outcome for week 1. Super pumped. Everybody's hyped, and thank you guys for all the support. So make sure you leave a like for the Munchlaxster United, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you sub because it's gonna be a fun season. So thank you guys for everything. I'll see you guys. Peace out.